In Romans 1, it talks about Jesus being declared the Son of God by the power of his resurrection and the holiness attested to by the scriptures. And I look around and we're out here in Joshua Tree. We're living for the last couple days on a house that was just built in the middle of the desert, in the middle of nowhere, where it just seems like death would follow anyone who wandered out here. And yet there is power. You know, Satan is the prince and power of the air, and he loves to use the natural powers, the elemental powers of the world to get people comfortable. But beyond that, I just look at the two main power sources that allows life to be lived and lived comfortably out here in the middle of nowhere. We have the sun being harnessed, the Son of God. There's metaphors everywhere. And then every time you see a power line and you notice that it's a cross, this one has two horizontal bars, but a lot just have one. It's cross, the power of the cross. Now, a lot of people may dismiss that, but I don't think anything happens by chance. There's a mockery going on of God. Things are being flipped upside down. We're seeing the power of the sun being harnessed to power things of this world that distract us from God. And the power of the cross is the only thing that gives us true freedom. It feels like we got freedom to live a comfortable life out here. There's so much land, it's surrounded by nature and God's beauty, and we're allowed to be cool with AC and, you know, all the comforts of a home powered by the elemental forces in this world that have been harnessed. But the representation, the symbolism is all right in front of our face. The power of the cross and the power of the sun, all summed up into the life and death and resurrection of Jesus Christ, were the true source of power that gives us the strength to carry on in the dark world and to have eternal life. So I pray that while you may use these forces of the world to get by on the day, especially if you're in the desert, when you're in the desert of life, just remember that these things represent and are metaphors of the power of the cross that saves us all. So I pray this finds you well. God bless. See you tomorrow.